Hey guys, Krista here. I wanted to take a better look at this video. It's kind of long, which for people who have shorter attention spans like myself, sometimes it's hard to wait for the good stuff. But there was some good things in this video, and I wanted to break them down for us all. So here you just saw that this random ball of light in the sky, and then a second one appears directly above it. And it kind of goes back and forth like this through the whole video. Like the top light will appear and then the bottom light will disappear. And then the top light will reappear and back and forth, okay? So there it goes, that one light just disappeared. So there's this one point in the video where I saw that flash. I'm sure you just saw it. So I zoomed in on it. And what's interesting is that inner part is so bright that it's completely washed out. We couldn't get a better look if we tried. But then you have this white, soft halo around it. And then around that, you have this darker bit, this darker mass that kind of is behind the light itself. And this is interesting. We're going to see more about this in the rest of the video. So I am lowering this light on the frame here because I want to see when this light appears above it. And there it is. And there was no indication that it was going to come. Sometimes when lights do that, I'm able to turn the brightness up enough to where I can see them in the video, even though people weren't able to see them with the naked eye. But here in this example, it literally just pops out of thin air. So here I've adjusted the brightness and the contrast, and it really helps us see that inner blackness of these donut lights. And then it's not as clear, but it's certainly there, the inner side of the inner bit of the donut shape. Now the red and the yellow may be indicative of something. For example, colors are known to have heat, are correlated to certain temperatures. Here I've really increased the brightness, and you see this red phasiness stuff at the very top there. What that is the beginning of a second light. Watch this. And there it is. So these lights are conjoined now, as you can see. Kind of moving off frame here. I'm sure the guy who was filming this wanted to get a look for himself and maybe stopped paying attention to the camera, but he catches it soon. Here it comes back into frame. And notice these lights are flashing in and out, and where they're connected is definitely the brightest part. Are the lights spinning? Maybe. Look, that bottom light just disappeared. Here's another part of the video where the light reappears. I'm slowing it down now to about 10% because this bottom light's disappearing. It completely disappears, and that's it. No indication of it moving or doing anything else. And that top light seems to condense down a little bit more. Here a top light appears out of thin air, out of nowhere, right above the light. So the fact that these lights are switching back and forth is interesting to me. And now, like I just said, the bottom light is going to disappear. Now notice that it popped back out again, in and out of visibility. Until finally it really does just go away. So I've lowered the brightness here so again we can see a better idea of what the light is. Is the light spinning, or is it just moving a lot? Now here I freeze framed it because this is the beginning of a light. This is the birth of the second light. And it almost kind of looks like it's coming from the black hole in the inside of the main light there. And here's the next stage. Very obvious green. I never touch color correction in my videos. This is purely from the light. And you can see that green cone shape coming out from the inside and the middle of that top light. So they stay together like this for a while, perfectly connected. I have noticed a lot of the crop circles that are coming up recently are circles within circles. Something to consider. So I've turned up the brightness a lot here, and what that did was made the inner light completely wash out, but it did allow us to better see the exterior of the light. And you're going to first notice a very deep dark black that surrounds the very first layer of the exterior of the light. After that, you're going to see a softer bluish grayish light that is a bit more transparent. And in that area, you're going to be seeing those wisps of red light coming out from the lights. And this is the exact same image. I just turned down the brightness so we can better see the form of the light itself. Here, this top light is now getting ready to disappear, and it seems to me that it's being absorbed into the other light. Here's an image of that. The first light seemed like it was coming out of the front, but this light almost kind of looks like it's coming into the back of the light. And here is the very last moment before it completely disappears. You can still see that wisp, that higher wisp at the very top there. Same image with lowered brightness. Interesting video here for sure. And to be honest with you, the fact that scientists are pretending like this doesn't exist kind of pisses me off a little bit. It's like no one wants to act, everyone wants to act like this isn't happening, I guess. I don't know. But I really hope that we start taking this seriously, and I hope that some scientists out there also start taking it seriously. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.